Thank you for arriving. 26 postures, 2 breathing exercises. Do as much or as little as you want during the class. The benefit is in trying, simply in trying. Okay. Breathing exercises, 6-second inhales, 6-second exhales. I'll give you a demonstration. Nice and audible. Let's begin. Interlock and glue 10 fingers to the chin and the neck. Begin on the inhale through the nose. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And exhale. Roll your shoulders and moisten your mouth. 3 warm-up postures, starting with Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale, your hands up. Interlace 10 fingers. Release the index fingers, thumbs are crossed. Inhale again. Left and right 10 to 12 times. Move your hips past the shoulders like a pendulum. Create a stretch down both sides of the body. First set 60 seconds. Second set 30 seconds. And let's start here. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale to the right. Press your hips forward and to the left. Lean your upper body back so you're opening the hips and the shoulders and the weight shifts into the heels. Bring your right shoulder and your hip forward so your hips and shoulders square to the wall in front of you. Lift your chin, that's your neck. Keep it visible, it's an airway. Press your hips further to left, past the knife edge of your left pinky toe. Create crescent shape with body. Enjoy a tremendous stretch down left side of body, bones to skin, fingertips to toes. Arms are straight, heels of the hands are touching, biceps connected to the ears. Your final few moments, right hand pulls on the left. Don't bounce. Reach, reach, and rise. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale to the left. Press your hips forward and to the right as you lean that upper body back. Exhale to the left. Press your hips forward and to the right as you lean that upper body back. Create a tremendous stretch down the right side of the body, bones to skin, fingertips to toes. Bring your left shoulder and your right a little bit forward, shoulders and hips square to the wall in front of you. Every inhale, find length. Every exhale, move a little bit deeper. Arms are straight, heels of the hands are connected, biceps to ears. Left hand pulls on the right, point at the back right corner of the room, back left corner of the room. Don't give up. Reach, reach, and rise. Back bend. Rest your head back. Roll your neck lightly. Left and right. Left and right. Inhale. Lengthen. Trace one ceiling dot at a time all the way back. Keep your tailbone drawing down, front of pelvis pressing up, and hips pressing forward. This is upper back bending. Maybe you look for the back wall or back base support as you go back, fall back, more back, and rest. Keep those legs straight for that. Bend your knees, tighten your belly. Exhale your hands to the floor. This is U-turn from back bend to forward bend. We're not quite warmed up, so take your time. Once your hands are on the floor, lift your heels left and right, left and right. Take some deep knee bends all the way down and all the way up. Padahastasana, hand to foot posture. Grab your heels from behind and underneath. Pinky fingers eventually touch, 10 fingers face forward. Pull on your heels best you can. Straighten your legs best you can. Belly stays connected to the thighs, no gap. Head's dangling like a boulder. Eyes are open full 60 minutes of the class. Use the pressure of your chest on your knees to straighten your legs. Lengthen the top of the head towards the top of the feet. Breathing. Bend your knees a little bit. Get your pinkies, wrists, and elbows closer together behind your heels, ankles, and calves. Your final opportunity to get those elbows to touch behind the calves. Pull hard. Lock out your legs. Reverse your way back up. Bend knees. Tight belly. Exhale your hands down. Take a moment. Great job, everybody. Second set. Inhale your arms up. Interlace 10 fingers. Release your index fingers. Thumbs stay crossed. Inhale again. Exhale to the right. Press your hips forward and to the left. Lean that upper body back. Second set, half as long. You've begun to warm up for the second set, so starting at your depth. Reach, reach, and rise. Inhale. To the left. Deep breathing. Toes are up, chin is up, hips press past knife edge of right foot. Reach, reach, and rise. Rest your head back lightly. Roll the neck gently. Inhale, lengthen. Begin to trace one ceiling tile at a time backwards. Keep 80% of the air in the lungs to protect your low back. Breathe from the top, 20%. Keep your legs straight, press your thighs, hips, stomach forward as you go. Back, fall back, more back, and rise. Bend your knees, tighten your belly. Take your time, all the way down. Okay, lift your heels a couple times. Take some deep knee bends, get some blood flowing between those joints and ligaments. Padahastasana, hand to foot posture. Everybody, grab your heels from behind and underneath. Pinky fingers eventually touch. Pull hard, straighten legs best you can. If all you can do is grab the heels or ankles, that's fine. Head's dangling, eyes are open, belly must be connected to the thighs. So bend those knees more. Use the pressure of the chest on the knees to maybe straighten the legs. Elbows come together behind the calves. Pull hard. Lock out your legs. Reverse your way up. Exhale. Awkward seated pose. Step to the right, 6 inches. Measure that 6 inches with 2 fists between your big toes. Reach your hands forward, shoulder height. Engage biceps and triceps. Inhale across upper back. Exhale, chair pose. Toes are lifted. Weights in the heels. Lift the front of the pelvis. Lean the upper body back. Shoulders against the wall behind you. Make it feel like you're about to fall backwards. Test the limits of balance, giving the edges of the feet more energy. Slide deeper. And rise. Okay. Get up on those tippy toes. Higher than you think is necessary. Start to bend the knees. Keep the heels hip height. Heighten the belly. Soften the jaw. The height of the heels is your primary goal. So lift the heels higher. Knees never wider than the hips. Shoulders stacked above the hips. Get a little deeper. Let's lift those heels one more time. Straighten the legs. Heels down. Arms stay strong. Glue your knees together. Lifting your heels a 1/4 inch. 10-second descent. 10. 9. 8. Stop where you want. 7. Slower. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Arms and thighs eventually parallel. Shoulders above the hips. It'll look like a 3-sided box from the side. Lift up 1/4 inch. And rise. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Isn't that fun? Second set. Step to the right. 6 inches. Measure that. 2 fists between your big toes. Reach your hands forward. Shoulder height. Engage. Bicep. Tricep. Inhale across upper back. Chair pose. Toes are lifted. Belly is tight. Test the limits of balance. Breathe. Deeper. And rise. Ankle strength every day. Heels up, heels forward. Go to the point you're wiggling and wobbling. Stay there and get higher. Bend the knees as you lift the heels. If someone was standing behind you, they could see the whole sole of your foot. So kick those heels up even more. Tighten the belly, soften the jaw, and go deeper. Heels up. Straighten legs and release. There's a $100 bill between your knees. Hold it there. Heels are lifted. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You're in an elevator. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. 3-sided box. You can do this. Rise. 6, 5, 4, 3. That water looks good. One more warm up. We'll stop for a water break. Inhale, arms up. Eagle, Grasana. Right arm under. Pull the elbows down. Inhale. Chair. Inhale. Inhale that right leg high above the left thigh. Remove the gap between the thighs. Point or hook your toe to your ankle. Move your knees to the right. Lift the chin. Lower left shoulder blade. Pull the elbows down. Bend the left knee more. And release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left arm under. Grab that wrist, pull the elbows down. Inhale, across the upper back. Chair pose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale. Remove the gap between the thighs. The higher you lift the leg over the thigh, the more likely you are to hook that toe to the ankle. Some of us may never hook toe to ankle. Don't fret. Move your knees to the right, to the left. Lift the chin. Pull the right shoulder blade down. Bend your right knee more. And release. One more set. Right arm under left. Pull the elbows down. Inhale. Exhale, chair. Inhale. Right leg up. Remove the gap. No gap between the thighs. Hook or point your toe to your ankle. One of the toes of the right foot will reappear on the inside of the left ankle. Elbows, knees, ankles, wrists, all in the center line. Bend deeper and release. Last side. Left arm under right. Inhale. Exhale, chair. Inhale, left leg up. When you're ready, release. Tiny sip of water. Let's start. Shift weight to left leg. Inhale across the upper back. Exhale. Grab the right foot, shin, or knee. Interlace your fingers underneath the foot. If you can't grab the foot, don't fret. Grab the shin or the knee. You're still getting benefits. Working stability in the left leg, working core. Over time, you'll get that flexibility and strength. 30 seconds have passed. Option to start your kick. Keep both arms and legs straight. Point your elbows to the floor. Re-engage the left leg and lay the elbows on the bottom of the calf. Look at the top of the foot and run your gaze towards the knee. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Shift your weight to your right leg. Inhale across the upper back. Exhale, come on down. Interlace the fingers. If you can't interlace the fingers, that's okay. Grab a shin, grab a knee, and just be humble with where you are today. No weight in your hands. Thumbs under the foot, heel under the knee. If all that made sense, you have an option to start your kick. Left heel, hip height, no higher, no lower. Pull the toes to the face, press the heel away from the hip, and turn the left foot to the center line. Elbows to the bottom of the calf for 3, 2, slowly release. Simple. Thumbs in, fingers out, tailbone down, pelvis up, hips forward, upper back bend. Okay, let's do it again. Half as long. Shift weight to left leg. Inhale across upper back. Exhale, come on down. Interlace those fingers. No weight in the hands. Start the kick if you want. Breathe. One day those arms and legs will be straight. Heel hip height. Forehead to knee. Nice and slow release if you can. Last side. Shift to right leg. Inhale across upper back. Interlace the fingers. No weight in your hands. Option to kick. Breathe here, everybody. Draw shoulder blades away from ears. Forehead to knee. 3, 2, 1. Thumbs in, fingers out. Lengthen. On the inhale. Okay. Dandiyama, Danishwarasana. This is a counter posture to what we just did. Draw your right shoulder back, chest opener. Right palm upright. Draw wrist to thigh. Take your ankle from the inside and draw your knee to the center line. Inhale, left arm up. First cue, kick into that right hand, 50% of leg strength. Keep your hips square to the mirror or wall in front of you. And begin to lay your belly over an invisible tabletop. Shift the weight into that left foot. Left leg strong, solid, concrete like a lamp post. Left hand, shoulder height or higher. Cheek connected to bicep. Right shoulder disappears behind left. Keep kicking. Archer pulling pose. If you fell out, get back in. There's last 15 seconds. Standing splits is your goal. 3, 2, 1. Be easy on your body. Okay? This is a process. It takes a long time. Practice often. Just draw that left shoulder blade back. Keep your left palm upright. Lower the wrist to the thigh. Keep the palm upright. Thumbs connected to the index fingers. So you're taking your hand like a hook. Your ankle like a hook. Knees together. This is enough for most of us. Stay here. Breathe. Some of us are going to kick about 50% into the left hand. Just enough to engage the psoas. Pull the knees, toes towards the knee. Protect the knee. Lower the left hip. Lift the right hand. Let that left shoulder disappear behind the right. It's a bow pulling pose. Toes reappear above your center line in the forehead. You're breathing, you're kicking, you're stretching 50-50. Get back in 15 seconds. Standing splits. Take your time. Release. Second opportunity. Right palm up, right. Draw that shoulder blade back. Lower the wrist to the thigh. Take your ankle from the inside. Draw your knee to the center line. Inhale, left arm up. Kick into the left foot, hand. Shift the weight to the ball of the left foot. If you were to fall out, you'd fall forward. Strength of the kick, iron will, determination carrying you. 3, 2, take your time to release the palm upright. Take your ankle from the inside. Invite your left knee to the center line. Inhale your right arm up. Pull the toes towards the knee. Kick. Let's do this. Shift the weight to the ball of the left foot. Right foot. Lower your left hip more. Lift the right hand higher. Kicking and stretching. 50-50. 3, 2, take your time to release. Back of the mat. Taladasana, standing stick posture. Inhale your arms up. Interlace 10 fingers. Release index fingers, thumbs are crossed. Inhale again. Giant step, right leg. Capital T stands for terrific. Point the toes of the left foot. Lengthen the front of the left leg. Lower your left hip more. Lift your left leg higher. Straighten the arms. Breathing, stretching, reaching, and release. Let's do it again. Big breath. Giant step. Capital T. T stands for terrific. Arms are straight, biceps to ears. Lift the chin. Lift the arms. Lift the left. Right leg higher. Reaching and stretching. And release. Exhale. Heart's racing? I hope so. That was a cardiovascular-esque workout. You ready? Let's do it again. Inhale, your arms up. Interlace 10 fingers, release index fingers. Take another inhale, lengthen. Giant step, right leg. Point the toes of the left foot, lower the left hip. Straighten the arms, lift the chin. Lift the left leg higher. Reaching, stretching, and release. Let's do it, one more. Inhale. Giant step, left foot. Point the toes of the right foot. Lower the right hip. Straighten the arms. Lift the right leg higher and release. Exhale. Fantastic. Wide leg forward fold. Knee at the top of the mat. Turn to the right. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, big step. Take another inhale. Come on down. Keep the spine straight, grabbing calves. If you can keep a straight spine, ankles. If you can keep a straight spine, maybe heels. Thumbs are connected to the index finger. Hips over the heels, weights and balls of feet. Form over depth. Get real with your form. Straighten your spine. Feel the lengthening down the back of the legs. Object of stretching is pulling. Pull on whatever you got a hold of. Forearms are running up the shins one day. Elbows touching the calves. Top of head lengthen towards the mat. Top of head. Slowly rise. Fantastic. 2 sets. Let's do it again. Inhale your arms up. Big step. Take another breath. Come on down. Hip over knee, knee over heel. Pull on whatever you got a hold of with that straight spine. Get the belly to move towards the center line of the thighs. Slowly rise. Perfect. Let us do triangle. This is the climax of the class. Everything after this posture is a downhill slope, and everything you did up until this moment prepared you for this moment. Inhale your arms up. Giant step to the right. Turn your right foot. Bend your right knee. Heels are in one line. When your right knee passes your ankle, widen your stance. Lean away from the front of the room. Move the arms down and one arm up. And then line the elbow up to the thigh or the knee. No higher, no lower. You're creating a straight line from the left armpit all the way down to the left heel. You can use the right elbow pressure on the inside of the right knee and moving your right knee ever so slightly to the right. Steps more. Breathing. Slowly rise. Right foot to the right. Left foot to the left. Heels are in one line. So one day your hips are square to the side. Bend your left knee. Bend your left knee. Widen the stance if you need. Arms are up. Bend your left knee. Left arm down. Set the alignment. Elbow lines up to thigh or knee. Let the knee stay stacked. Straight line from armpit to heel. Chin up. 5 fingers of both hands touching. Left elbow pressure on left knee, move left knee to left. Draw tailbone towards right heel, widen stance, lower hips. Breathe. Slowly rise. Inhale, hands up, feet together. Exhale, hands down. Fantastic. Do it again. Inhale, arms up. Drawing step to the left. Turn your right foot to the right. Inhale first. Exhale, bend knee. Ride your breath in and out of postures, even in a half the sequence. Right arm down. Here you are, everybody. Enjoy. Lower your hips. Get real in your posture. Feel that right hip opening. Fingers are strong. One day your index and middle finger will get a hold of that big toe. When you're ready, you take your time. Come on up. Left foot to the left, heels in one line. Inhale across upper chest. Exhale, bend that left knee. Widen stance. Bend that left knee. On the exhale, ride your breath. Left arm down. Chin to right shoulder. Draw right shoulder blade down. Move your left knee to the left. Give the edge of your right foot more energy as you bend deeper into that left knee. Slowly rise. Enjoy, everybody. Okay. Pyramid. Dandiyana, Baddha Jana, Shavasana. Shavasana. 3-foot step to the right. Inhale, arms up. Cross thumbs, going into lock fingers. 10 toes face front of the mat. Feet on railroad tracks, not a tightrope. Bend right knee, tuck chin. Forehead must touch right knee. Exhale. The posture doesn't begin till the forehead touches the knee. Fingers stay to the mat, palms of hands touching. Move your right hip back, left hip forward. And use the pressure of your forehead on your knee to straighten your leg. If your forehead's connected to a straight leg, then you might use some palm pressure and get your hairline up to meet the kneecap. Compression of the right side of the body. Breathe here, everybody. Slowly rise. 10 toes to the side. 10 toes to the back. Feet on a railroad track. Left hip back, right hip forward. Bend left knee. Exhale, forehead to left knee. Posture doesn't start till the forehead meets the knee. Use the pressure of the forehead on the knee to straighten the leg. If your forehead's connected to a straight leg, then use palm pressure on the mat, hairline to knee. Breathe, everybody. Don't claw the feet, mat with your toes. Slowly rise. Hand to the side, hands down, feet together. Only one set it up. Okay. Tree. Last posture of the standing sequence. Shift into your left leg. Inhale the right knee into the right armpit, grabbing a hold of the knee. Keep a hold of the knee, grab the ankle. Place the ankle on the front of your thigh. Eventually you're going to get the heel to the crease of the hip. Now I want everyone to keep a hold of their ankle for now, bringing just one hand to heart center. Everybody, doesn't matter how often you practice this. Move your right knee down, lift the front of the pelvis. And if after that you can lift both hands to heart center and nothing changes, go ahead and do that. Don't claw them out with your toes. Take your time to release. It's okay if you fall out. It's okay if you take a modified version of that. Get into it together, or shift weight to right leg. Don't inhale left knee to chest into left armpit. Hold on to knee. Keep it closed to protect the knee. Grab ankle. Place the ankle on the front of the thigh. Soften the grip on my left ankle. It's going to want to release. So maybe you can. By moving your left knee away. Lifting the front of the pelvis. And then maybe bringing both hands to heart center. Slowly release. Toe stand, which is not advanced. Everyone can play with toe stand. Shift weight to left leg. Inhale, right knee into right armpit. Take your ankle, bring it to the front of your thigh, and then invite the knee away from the top edge of your mat. Okay, stay here. Second stage, if you want to play, reach your hands towards the floor. If you can't touch the floor, stay there. If you've got the hands on the floor, then you're going to shift the weight into the hands, lift the heel, and lower yourself. Then you might bring the hands by the hips, tippy fingers by hips. Then lift the chest, bring one hand to heart center, strengthen the left leg, and maybe both hands to heart center. Slowly reverse your way back up. Good effort, everybody. Okay, one last try. Inhale, left knee into left armpit. Hold that knee. Grab your ankle, bring it towards your thigh. Invite your left knee away from the top edge of your mat. Stay here. Now, if you want to reach for the floor, second stage, look at the top of your mat, breathing, start to reach for the floor. If you can't touch the floor, stay here. You're still going to get a lot of benefits. If you've got the floor, shift the weight into the hands. Lift the right heel and lower yourself down. Now, walk the hands beside the hips, tippy fingers. Lift the chest, strengthen the left leg. One hand to heart center. Don't rest on the heel. Both hands heart center and release. Good effort, everybody. Onto your back. Okay, take your time, nice and easy. Ardha Pava Muktasana, half wind removing pose. Inhale, right knee into right armpit. Interlace the fingers just below the right knee. Exhale, removing the gap between the belly and the thigh. Elbows are almost equal distance to the mat. Press your left heel away from your left hip. Pull your 10 toes up towards your 2 knees and spread the toes apart. Inhale, press your belly up. Exhale, draw your thigh down. Maintain compression. Micro tuck of the chin, lengthening the back of the neck. Strong grip, white knuckle grip, and release. Inhale, left knee into left armpit. Interlace fingers just below left knee. Press your right heel away from your right hip. Strong grip. Pull your 10 toes up towards your 2 knees. Spread the toes apart. White knuckle grip, compression, massaging of internal organs. Inhale, press your belly up. Exhale, draw your thigh down. And release. Inhale, both knees in. Reach over your shins, grab your elbows. If you can't grab your elbows, that's okay. Try for the elbows. Feet are side by side, not crossed. Flatten your back. Lay your tailbone to the mat. And keep that compression. One day, through the practice of asana, your spine will lay flat on the mat. And release. Double exhale sit-ups to transition through the rest of the class. If you have any low back injuries, skip them or use your hands to help yourself up. Glue your heels together and down. Inhale your arms up. Double exhale sit-up. Spine strengthen onto your belly. Virjanasana, Cobra. Tops of hands line up to tops of shoulders. Elbows are tight like grasshopper legs. Tops of the feet stay connected to the mat. Lift the knees up, push the feet down, draw the tailbone towards the heels, and begin to lift the chest. Breathe here. No weight in the palms. You're moving, lifting the shoulders, moving the elbows towards a 90-degree angle. No palm pressure. And release. Hands beside you. Flip your palms to the mat. Rock and roll the hips left and right until the pinky fingers touch. Kiss the mat. Don't look left or right. Spread the fingers. Lift the right leg up. Lower the right hip. Point the toes of the right foot. Straighten the right leg. Lift the right leg higher. Press the right hip down. On wrist, mat or forearm. And release. Lift left leg. Press left hip down. Point the toes of the left foot. Straighten the left leg and lift the left leg higher. Relax the right leg. Press that left hip down on wrist, mat or forearm. And release. Don't move your arms. Second set. Or second double leg lift, both legs at once. Push down, lift up. The more you push down, the more you lift up. One day, the hips will roll up off the wrists and back down. Release those arms out from underneath. Airplane, full locust, Purna, Salambhasana. Spread those wings, airplanes. Inhale, rise. Legs up, arms up. Point the toes. Lift the middle of the thighs. Legs are straight. Lift the bottom ribs. Knuckles of the hands line up to crown of the head. Higher, everybody. Smile. And release. Smile, you're on camera. We got it? We're going more? Okay. If floor bow isn't there for you, skip it. Do another airplane. If you can get a hold of the ankles, then we can try floor bow. Thumb to index finger. Point your toes. Kick into the hooks of the hands with the engines of the feet. Draw the shoulder blades down. Lift the chin up. Breathe. Teardrop shapes your goal. And release. Okay. Top of mat, hero's pose. Hips on heels. If this is too much pressure on your knees, lean your weight into your hands. Remove pressure from knees. It took me 1 year practicing every day before I could sit like this. If you can sit like this comfortably, you want to practice with the next stage, then keep your knees together, bring your ankles apart, and lower your hips towards your heels. It's okay if your knees start to splay apart. If your hips are floating, then come back to the first part of the posture. If your hips are on the floor, then you lean back. Again, it's okay if your knees open up, but if they're lifting, you've gone too far. You might get down to the elbows. You might get down to the shoulder blades. If you get that low, grab your elbows above your head. If you have already grabbed your elbows above your head, you switch your grip. We're still in the posture. What you're doing is working a major compression in the lower extremities, and as you start to work the psoas and hips open, you'll be able to get the shoulders down easier, and then you start to open the shoulders when you reach your elbows above your head. You can slowly reverse or release onto your back, Shavasana. Okay. Home stretch. Pull your heels down and together. Inhale the arms up, upper, middle, lower. You got it. Back of mat, hips on heels. Half tortoise. Inhale, arms up. Cross thumbs, don't interlock fingers. Keep your hips glued to your heels. As you exhale, your forehead to the mat, ahead of your pinky fingers. If your forehead's on the mat, then you can straighten your arms, lengthening your hips towards your heels more. If your forehead's on the mat and your arms are straight, then bring your nose to the mat or your chin, lengthen that spine a little more. Tighten belly. Reverse your way back up. Straight into camel. 6 inches between knees and ankles. That's 2 fists, middle of the mat. Tops of the feet down, thumbs in, fingers out. Lift the front of the pelvis, tailbone down. Press your feet down. Press your hips forward. Draw your shoulder blades down and grab your heels if you can. If you can keep your hips above your knees. So one more time, push your feet down, press your hips forward, and lift your chest up to the ceiling. Slowly release. Shavasana. Glue your heels down, inhale your arms up. Double exhale, sit up. Back of mat for rabbit. Sasana. Knuckles down, palms up. Inhale across the upper chest. Grab your heels. Forehead to knee. No weight on the head. Protect the neck. Press your spine through the shoulder blades. Slowly rise. Janusarasana. Separate leg, head to knee stretch. Right leg out, left leg in. Torso to the right a couple times. Everybody bend your knee so you can get a hold of your foot and release the fingers on the sole of your foot. Thumbs underneath. Forehead must touch knee. Posture doesn't start until those things happen. Once your forehead's on the knee, then maybe you can use the pressure of the forehead on the knee to straighten the leg. Draw the elbows down towards the calf. Draw the shoulder blades away from the ears. Press the big toe mound away from your head. Maybe lift the heel. Slowly switch. You can switch without your hands, maybe. Torso to the left, 1, 2, 3 times. Interlace your fingers, grab the sole of the foot, thumbs underneath. Forehead to knee, pressure of forehead, straightens leg. Draw your elbows down. Press your forehead on your knee and straighten your leg. Soften the jaw, look under your left armpit. Some of us lift that heel and release. Last double exhale, sit up. Legs forward. The second your shoulder blades touch down, do it. You got it. Paschimottanasana, internal rotation of the femurs. Index and middle finger grab a hold of big toes, press big toe mounds away. Lift chest, straighten spine. Point your elbows down. Lay belly to thigh. Keep your spine straight. If belly's on, fine. Maybe you can get the chest onto the knees. Maybe you can get that forehead under the shins. And release. Final spinal. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Bend left leg. Step right leg over. Left elbow to right knee. Right hand behind you. Try to get the four corners of the right foot to the mat. Inhale, lengthen, using that right hand like a kickstand. Exhale, right shoulder away from top of mat. Look over the right shoulder. Nice and easy release. A little counter twist if you need. Switch. To modify this, you would keep the bottom leg straight, but still step the other leg over. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale for the hook. Look over that left shoulder. Slowly release. Counter twist. Kapalabhati. Full lungs inhale, exhale half, snap the last half out. The inhale's automatic. You just concentrate pulling that exhale out. Let's do it. 30. Full lungs, exhale half, and begin. Simple. Shavasana, everybody. The most important thing you do today, for sure. Heels mat width apart, arms not in contact with the body. Palms face the ceiling. Relax the shoulders. Relax the hips. Spend this time, absorb your benefits. Feel what yoga can help. Move your fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Morning stretch. Roll to your side. Full body reset. 1/24th of your day. It's not so bad, is it? 1/24th. Coming up to a comfortable seated position. It's always hard to get on our mat. Congratulate yourself. Thank you for sharing. Namaste.